And welcome back, folks, to another episode of Fancy Tickles, a.k.a. Season 2, Episode 1, a.k.a. Episode 53. Hills, yes. Welcome back. I am your host, Bryce Beeler. If you never watched the show, Uncle Wrecking Ball. Kind of the worst, disgusting person of the group. Then we got Jim over here, James Maydall. He's, what are you, Wise Panda? I got to remember how to do this.
It's been a minute.
And Sean.
Yeah. Hi.
Jolly Green Giant Thing. And that's us. A bunch of dumb guys in their 30s living through different phases. I am thoroughly divorced twice. Jim's never been married, no children, and Sean's living the dream right now with the wife, the kid, and the endless mortgage and bills. So we all have different perspective on life, and yeah, it's kind of fun. Mostly we talk about farts. Mostly we talk about poop. Sometimes talk about aliens.
Some boobs.
And boobs. But other than that, it's pretty entertaining. So, how's your fucking week, guys?
Not bad.
I know. It's rusty, huh? We haven't done it for a minute.
Not bad.
Not bad, huh? Anything fun, interesting? Didn't get any kind of cool power tools or nothing like that?
Heck no.
Right on.
I started collecting the Funko Pops.
I know, it's addictive.
Like every other dude in their 30s right now.
It's so addicting.
When I first saw them, I was like, these are so dumb. And I put them in the same category in my head as like Bratz dolls.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the fucking stupidest
Well, and they've
thing
been
I've
at,
ever seen.
Hot Topic for years now.
Oh, yeah.
They had them at Hastings for, like, when Hastings was still here, like, a decade ago.
Yeah, so they've been around. They just took a fucking uptick.
Yeah, well, the stuff that they actually do now, like I have the Back in Black, I have got fucking Jack Torrance from The Shining,
John Wick. With his dog, still alive.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet-o, neato.
Yeah.
And they have so many obscure things.
Yeah,
like, there isn't
for,
a
like,
genre. There isn't even a genre that is not a topic. Toothpaste, Kool-Aid,
Well, that
soda
was the thing at
pops,
Hastings.
chocolate.
They had them categorized.
Yeah.
So, like,
really?
They had, like, a section that was all sci-fi. They had a section that was horror. They had a section that was, like, Game of Thrones when it was first coming out. They
I feel like Walmart had Game of Thrones shit for like ever, and then kind of continually does. They have a bunch of them down there right now that are like the gold ones and shit, don't they?
Yeah.
They're pretty dumb.
Speaking of, going back to Hot Topic, so check this out. I'm going to slam on a company here.
Nice.
More like Soft Topic now.
Right, yeah.
Have you been to one?
Yeah, they've...
Holy shit.
Well, you got to look at the style of music that is...
There was no music.
Well, no, so there was, but it was like more of the emo, screamo type stuff, the heavier stuff. Now it's all gone to more like the
EDM music and shit like
pop,
that.
punky kind of stuff.
Well, and it's very mainstream.
It's considered alternative now.
Yeah.
I know, and that's so despicable because you used to be able to get some good shit at Hot Topic, like music you had not heard of. They might have like a record when it was like almost impossible to get new vinyl. Now Walmart has a new vinyl, but like there was a time like if you got a pressed copy of something that was just came out, dude. Like I got with the Thick Freakness by not the White Stripes, but it's a little 3-piece band. Fucking dun dun dun.
Is it the
If you
Racketeers?
wanna go, that's
Casey,
and leaving no stove, something like that.
I don't know.
I can't think of it right offhand.
Fuck, Thick Freakness is the name of the album, and my fucking brain isn't working right now as to what the name of the band is. But it was like unheard of to find vinyl.
Yeah.
But Sarah and I went up Friday before. And it was like, we were walking up there, and I was like, fuck, is Hot Topic still open? Because, like, normally you'd be, like, in, like, 50 yards of Hot Topic and could hear Hot Topic.
Yeah.
And we walk in, and it's just like, There's, like, Winnie the Pooh stuff, and, like...
Oh,
well, that's
weird.
And I'm like, what? Wait a minute.
It's way more pop culture now than it was back then.
Right.
Like they sell wrestling merch in there now.
Like what kind?
So they've got, I've seen WWE
yeah.
stuff, but they do a lot of the pro wrestling tees, like the AEW stuff is up there. A lot of those shirts are in there. But then they've also got like all the Marvel stuff. When a Marvel movie comes out, they'll have a front table of all the Marvel merch. Yeah. They have tables of, they've had horror t-shirts in there that I've picked up before. They've got all, it's literally Hot Topic is the Hot Topic of the time. It's like the Baskin Robbins.
It just seemed less vanilla before.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it's just because there isn't I mean, there is a scene of music, but maybe it's not big enough to be successful enough in pop culture and market in a store like that, which is pretending to be alternative.
Well, and that's the other thing, too. They do have the clothing that was considered Hot Topic-y back in the day, too, still just tucked way back in the corner.
Oh, yeah, there was like one little like 4x4 spot of stuff with spikes on it. And I was like, oh,
like spikes aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah, I was like, what? Or like the little, not the spikes, but the little like rhinestone-y looking punch-in things, And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like the guy behind the counter is just like, got like long hair and he's got it like purple on one side and like a nose ring here. And, I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hi. I'm like, what? Okay, you're not like, sup! Like from the other end of the thing. Like,
it's not a Zoomies guy.
I don't get scared a little bit.
Even Zoomies guys aren't Zoomies guys anymore. They're fucking vanilla too. I went to talk to the dude last time I went into a Zoomies. I was like, so where's like a good place to skate? He's like, oh, I don't skateboard. Same thing. And I was like, well, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, well, we sell clothes. Like, that's the problem, dude. You got rid of the couch and the video game system and replaced it with fucking dorks. But Spencer's is still the same.
Yeah.
That shit ain't changed a bit. It's gotten worse, it seems like.
I gotta go to Spokane one of these days because, I don't know, Moscow's mall's falling apart just like ours is. So.
Oh, really? Empty thing after empty thing, huh? I wonder if there's like an alternative moving to town that we're not seeing.
We're still waiting on Target to pop up there. I haven't seen or heard anything about that recently.
Up there?
Fuck, yeah.
Oh, it's in progress right now.
Oh, right on. Hells
we saw the sign in there.
So then we can get
at the very end of the mall, what used to be...
Is it like Macy's or whatever?
Macy's, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
shit.
Right, so it's going up there.
So we'll get 2/3 of every series now, boys, when it comes to elite wrestlers. That's awesome. Yeah. And then the elusive ones that everybody's like, who the fuck is selling these? I'd like to have a complete set.
Yeah.
WWE's like, fuck collectors. They'll never have anything. Vince just counting his money, staring at big pictures of sweaty men.
Pretty much.
Fucker.
So they've updated the Hall of Fame for this year. So they got Kane going in.
Nice.
Great Khali.
Ew,
believe it or not.
Gross.
They got to put a foreigner.
Jesus. What are you talking about?
Molly Holly.
Just put Mick Foley in there twice. He's from parts unknown. They could be foreign. God, how is it so that things are politically correct to the point that you get to do things?
Well, that's the funny thing. So there's
like
you look
deserving
at
of.
Anytime you look at the Hall of Fame inductees, it's always the same. It's always a black guy, a dead wrestler, a retiree, a woman, a tag team, and every now and again there's been a faction.
I thought you were going to say a fat chick.
Every once in a while, it's a fat chick.
You know.
Yeah, it's just weird. That. Like, it's... I don't know. I don't get why that's so important to I don't know. If you give everybody trophies stop being trophies. They just turn into, paperweights.
RVD is the other one that's going in.
Oh,
the
sick.
NWO.
They're actually going to give him to him, huh?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But that's...
Well, he's been playing indie or whatever, hasn't
when
he?
you think about it now, think about all the guys that are going in there and how old we actually are now.
Shut up.
That those are the Hall of Fame guys going in.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Because Great Khali came to the sport after I got away from wrestling for a while. And so, to me, I'm like, he just started wrestling and he still sucks. He hasn't even learned to wrestle yet. Like,
he's a big guy.
His claim to fame is that Cesaro did the fucking spinny thing on him. Yeah. And he was like, oh.
Well, Beth Phoenix was one that eliminated him from the Royal Rumble.
Right. I don't know. There's just some things. It's like you just didn't get the surgery to make yourself not 7 feet tall. That's all you did. Not do.
You didn't get those chunks of bone taken out of your femurs, did you?
Or whatever they got to do. Yeah, they got to do the fucking fix their pituitary gland.
Surgery. Back in the day, actually, I don't know if they still do that. I don't know. I doubt they do.
What?
But, if you were too short, they would fucking take extra bone and graft it into your legs.
Well, that, or they would break your legs and stretch them to where the bone would fuse back.
Yeah.
Just to make people taller? After you're an adult? Or
yeah.
Well, a lot of time it was for little people that wanted to be taller.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh my gosh.
So you get a foot or two. Wow.
See, we've lived in so many up and down parts of history. We've lived in... the fucking ridiculousness of not just vanity, but wanting to fit in so badly that you're willing to break your legs to just sort of look normal, and probably cause all kinds of weird health problems and probably maybe die or whatever. And now we live in a time where it's like wearing T-shirts is a gender. You know what I mean? Like it's like, geez, it's like, what do you identify as? I wear T-shirts. I'd be like, cool, right on. That's whatever. I don't know. So now we're back. Like, let's just bring it on that graph. You know, when everything makes the cool wavy thing, bam, right there in the middle where it crosses up. That's regular. That's when we start worrying about like mortgages and you know, healthcare and things like that for our citizens. And until we stop worrying about being 3 inches taller or not giving a fuck at all, we don't have problems.
We got to get right there in the middle.
We got to right there.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Right, stuck right in the middle.
Yeah. Like even that. I fucking, you know, I got rid of my hippie shit, shaved my shit up, got me a nice job. Yeah. I'm the corporate Uncle Wrecking Ball.
I shaved mine down. It took me months to grow that, but I got sick of it.
I grew this morning.
I think on the last episode we had, I was talking about how I was thinking about shaving it off because I was tired of the cat licking my beard when I'm asleep. That finally, I fucking had enough, man.
Well, or just look in the mirror before you go to bed and make sure there's nothing in your beard.
Yeah, well,
for the cat to lick out.
It wouldn't be. It was. I think it was like a grooming thing or something.
He's like, your beard looks terrible. Let me fix that.
Cat breath is disgusting, and I'd wake up with that like smell on my beard.
Do you sleep like this? So he thought it was a cat's ass. He was just licking the cat's ass.
That'd be so funny to see him. It's just I could only picture like a little old lady sleeping that way. Like, cookies. Not giving money to my grandchildren so I can buy scratch tickets. That's how you know the generation shift is different. Like I've said before, they just stole their parents' clothes because they weren't successful enough to be able to buy clothes their whole life. So they're all wearing clothes from, you know, a generation before, and we're all getting tricked into thinking they're nice like grandma was. Mm-hmm. Kids as grandmas now, if they're 60, we're 30 in the 90s, they're fucking hood rats.
Yeah.
They just stole their parents' clothes and moved into their houses.
You know who I found out is still really hot?
Britney
the Spice
Spears.
Girls.
All of them?
There's a couple of them,
dude.
No, there's a couple of them. The one that's married to David Beckham is fucking hot as shit still.
Yeah, wait, which one's married to the country
Spice.
guy?
No, that's Posh, I think.
Uh-oh.
Which one's married to? Was it Blake Shelton or?
Oh, that's Gwen Stefani. That's totally
Gwen
different.
Stefani?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gwen Stefani. I was thinking of her too because she was like my first like,
we all had
one of my first like, dirty girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of got that hint from the early Christina Aguilera. You know, wrist bracelets and the heavy makeup and the. Yeah, I ruined a couple of them posters.
Mm-hmm. Soggy.
Hole cut in the bottom.
I remember my grandpa one time gave me he gave me some Budweiser posters, and they were like the old like 90s
right.
girl in a bikini with like the Budweiser bikinis, and they were full posters. And I remember like I unrolled one once, and I like put it on my bed, and I was trying to figure out where to put it, and I was like,
that's not a bad spot. Just put it under the sheets.
Yeah, I was like, all right. And I'm just like being like a weird 10-year-old kid, and like, like laying on it and just being like,
this ain't doing it for me.
Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. No. I think that is the weirdest fucking age. Like 10, 11, like
yeah, you got starting to so much shit.
And like, you'll look weird.
Yeah, you look kind of awkward because you haven't You got like little head, little hands, little feet, and then you're like tall.
Yeah,
and then feet get all weird, clowny.
For me, it was like my mom refused to pay for haircuts, so we always had that awful bowl cut, dude. All the way around, and then it was just like platinum blonde, and she always did it like right here. And then mine would like curl in the back, and then I was just like fat, just this fat kid. And my dad has a picture of me, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat of his truck, and I think I have like a corn dog or something, and I'm in this blue sweatshirt, and I just fucking just look like a blueberry with like this like. And I'm holding a corn dog, and he's like, son, that is one of my favorite pictures of you. And I'm like, what?
Thanks, Dad.
That's just the favorite age, you know, and I just remember me and you sound like, fucking A. And he's got it up in his living room, and he's like, I think I'm going to get it blown up. I was like, please don't.
That'd be
please
so awesome.
Don't. I hate that picture. Yeah, dude, I got a corn dog. I'm like,
Oh, there's probably something going on. during that time, or maybe it was the fucking best for him. You never know what people's perspective are.
It's kind of cool though. He's getting to relive so he didn't really. I wasn't around my dad when I was little. I wasn't around my dad until I was like, I don't know, 8, 9. So he's getting to relive some of that like through Haley, which is nice.
Yeah.
And she was like, the side of his house has a big hillside that goes down, and he's got these 2 big old trees, and she's like, hey Dad, Papa tied a rope to the trees, and then he told me I could climb down the hill. Like, this isn't just a fucking hill, it's like a cliff. And then it's like cows and shit down at the bottom, and I'm like, what? And then this morning I had to go get him, and he's like, I was like, hey, where was Haley climbing? He's like, oh, yeah, right down here. And she was like, I guess she was just holding onto the rope, just rappelling down. I was like, that's badass and terrifying at the same time. Like,
yeah, the same tree that fell on his place.
No, but one of the other rotten ones. Okay.
But she's alive. You know what I mean? Like, that's the cool part is like, as a parent, I look at shit that Ollie's doing, and I finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? Do it. If you want to fall off that thing, and he does, and it's not nearly as bad as I always think it's going to be, and he comes to me and he's like, sorry, essentially, like, I didn't listen to you. So he's actually learning to, like, stop doing shit. I wish I'd have thought to, like, not stop him a long time ago. Because there's been numerous times that it's like, ugh, you just catch him. And it's like, well, I'm not always going to be here to catch you, dude.
Yeah.
I might get hit by a car tomorrow. Killed by a jealous husband. You know, those kind of things.
Out of the blue, Haley is fucking... She's like, Dad, take off my training wheels. Actually, it was Mom, take off my training wheels on Saturday. Boom. Just took off.
I had a dream when I learned to do that stuff. I dreamed that I could do it, and then I went out and tried it, and I was like, oh, that's what it means. That's how it works.
Yeah, she did that, and then she's taking her scooter, and she had me take her up to Airport Park, and she's just ripping around that little fucking...
Pump track?
Yeah,
Is it still up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's falling apart. But it's got, like, moss and shit growing all over it.
No.
There's, like, gaps in it, like, this big. Like,
yeah, I should just go back and... Yeah. I should go and just screw the thing back together.
Tying it together.
I don't know, I was kind of looking at it, and I was like, damn, what could a guy do? Like,
I used to skate on that same one when it was down on the river, and you could get hauling ass on it before the big spaces started being in the wood.
But I was so proud of her. I was like, dude, holy shit, dude. And she's like, hey, Dad, can you take me down to, like, that other place down, like, by the park? And I was like, oh, the actual skate park? I was like, yeah. I mean, you got to be careful. But, I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's just crazy. Just out of the blue. Kids growing up.
Well, that's why she was giving me so much attitude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was instinctual. She's now a scooter kid.
Yeah.
And so she's...
She knows you skateboard.
Yeah, and she's like, that shit's dumb. Those guys are always trying to, like, go.
Fucking idiots. Like,
idiots.
You need handlebars. You wouldn't fall down so fucking much.
Now I'm going to have to go down there and tease her. Just for fun. No, yeah, fucking... I don't know what's going on in the world. I know that a bunch of weird shit that we're not supposed to be paying attention to is happening because, like, all the new, like, COVID's gone. All of a sudden, COVID's gone. It seems like that's a thing.
No, they've actually had people in Washington just recently pop up positive after the vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're giving people the vaccine, and they didn't even have to do it good. Yeah. Like, there's a big disclaimer on every single one of them. Like, we're not responsible for any extra arms or you dying or nothing. Like, there's no recourse.
I'm not saying it was COVID. Our household, so Sarah has had both of her shots. Our household just got over, like, a 3-week long fucking awful cold.
Yeah.
Like, that came from out of nowhere that was, like, lungy and fucking sore throat and felt like shit.
Yeah.
Like, took me out. But anyhow.
We could have waited a week to do the episode.
But I mean, no, we're good now. But it's just, it was weird. But yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, anything that's mass produced that quickly and, like, circumvents, like, all the rules that are put in place on purpose for doing things like that. Like, I'm surprised we ain't got zombies already. I really am not. Like,
everybody's
or something.
on it.
Something. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, there's a hitch in the giddy up. There's going to be a conspiracy theory tied into this, but in like 2 years when a bunch of people start going armed, I'm telling you, it's arms, dude. There's going to be extra armed people, and then it's going to be the 2 armed people fighting the 3 armed people.
There's already people that are already having issues with fucking, like cardiac issues and fucking blood clots, and there's already shit. So,
yeah,
I don't know. As of the 6th, I'm eligible to go get it. I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sarah's like really big on it though. She's like, you need to get it. You need to. Like, I have a feeling like we might get in a fight about it because I'm like, I don't wanna.
Yeah, it's
like I do.
It's
but
hard
I don't,
because
I don't
like,
know.
well, it's so funny. You can have opposing opinions on so many things and still be best friends with people or whatever it is. But this COVID thing has some people just like cutting each other's necks. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, I'm for sure
like
there
that
has
and
been
the Trump
domestic
thing.
violence
The Trump
that
thing was huge that would come between families and friends for years gone by.
I have an aunt that will not speak to me anymore. Like, has completely disowned half of our family
because of a presidential
over
candidate.
Trump and COVID together now. Because I voted for Trump. Like, she called me a rapist. Oh, he's a rapist. You must be a rapist. You know, you have 2 young sisters. How would you feel if they were raped?
Like, I don't know. Check out Joe Biden and all the creepy shit that on loop you can watch for like an hour of smelling young children and trying to kiss them when they're like, please stop.
Yeah.
Like, literally leaning away from being kissed, and then you could see, like, the perv in him. Like, he is so trained. He is so trained. Like, as soon as he, like, you know he has this just loathsome, hateful fucking, what do you call that? Like, the rejection. Yeah. Like, he's like, you're supposed to lean in, little child. Like, and I'm not, like, I don't give a fuck about his politics. I don't give anything about politics, other than he seems rather sleepy every time I've seen him on television. And the, like, smelling kids thing and kiss night, like...
Yeah.
Here's my challenge. If people, you know, sorry listeners, if you don't believe in the same thing, make a video of Trump doing the same thing. Go out and find all the news clips of him uncomfortably kissing some girl or trying to kiss her or hug her or put his hands on them, and they're like shulking away. You know, like, you can find all sorts of ones of him, like kissing babies, hugging babies, helping people upstairs, helping old people cross streets. You know, I'm just saying.
When he walked up and grabbed women by the pussy, it was not on camera.
Well, it wasn't on camera. He's a fucking smart dude. No espuso grabo on Camaro.
Yeah.
That's Spanish.
I've done that in a Camaro.
Have you? I think I did it in Levi's Camaro when it was just parked in his front yard, like when Levi Pettengill had the Camaro in front of Ginger's place, but when it didn't run. Yeah. I'm sure I did some stuff in it.
You did some stuff all over his mom's house.
I did. Enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else. Yeah, the COVID thing, of course. We had the fucking container ship stuck on cattywampus.
Right.
Fucking.
Was that you that sent the meme where it was like, I need a jar of peanut butter, a match, and some Tic Tacs, and it was MacGyver, and then all of a sudden the ship's just all perfect out in the thing. I
like the one that showed it all fucking cattywampus, and it was like, it said like, really the best you can do is a clapped out 1975 front end loader, and it shows one dude standing there, and then it shows just this, in its actual picture, shows just one front end loader, just like, what the fuck? I got a guy. Okay, so I was telling you about this guy I work with earlier.
Yeah.
Kind of hillbilly dude, and he's like, I don't understand. Why don't they just get a goddamn aircraft carrier out, hook up to some bitch,
like tow it out like a truck,
fucking tow it out? He goes, give her the throttle. I was like, yeah, except for I'm pretty sure it takes like 40 miles for an aircraft carrier to reach actual cruising speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not just like a...
They don't have like a go much?
Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I've heard...
I guess I never thought of that. Yeah, I bet they're almost like a party barge. They probably don't got a lot of go juice.
Yeah.
Because all the action happens from them.
But, I mean, even if you'd think something with that much fucking ponies would have budged.
Or that why didn't they try that way sooner?
Yeah.
Like... Just try it.
I don't know how they ended up doing it. Maybe it was single fucking backhoe and the tugboats. I don't know, but it took, 3 fucking weeks?
Took a while.
Yeah, last time.
How much money lost from ships sitting out?
That's how you know news isn't news, because it was on the news, but it
there
wasn't
was
like
no information.
Yeah, no, it wasn't just like this is what the Suez Canal is. You know, all
Yeah.
fucking people don't know what it is or whatever. How important it is to like commerce in that area. Anyway, yeah, they just like this is too intelligent of a story for people to figure out. We're gonna say the word engineering and lose like half our viewers.
But when it comes down to the store and it's not having toilet paper again, and there was
that a
no
thing?
wrestling figures, there was an email sent to like a friend of my boss or something like that said something along the lines of like
Toilet paper's coming down the line.
Be prepared for shortages in certain areas just because of.
Well, you got to think everybody that bought their
Sorry,
toilet paper
John,
8
I will
months
have to
ago.
allocate your paper. That big old giant fucking couch-sized thing
dude.
of toilet paper she brought
Sarah
home.
buys one like it takes us a long time to go through one of them fucking things.
Well, it's 30 rolls, dude. That thing is impressive.
I mean, I shit a lot, but I mean, not that much.
Yeah,
Them
but
are
you
big
don't-
rolls, dude.
You shit a lot, but you don't wipe much.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you gotta leave a little mud on the fenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little
Helps the
mud
next
on the
one.
tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets the next one nice and...
Grease it up.
Because then you can only get poop on your butt once. You know what I mean? It's kind of like making a bed. It's like, well, why am I going to do that for? I'm going to just to mess it upon again. I finally... Yeah, I went through my house. I did like to clean my face, clean my house, clean my stuff. It was pretty nice.
Did you get rid of the crabs?
Actually, really... No, I never get rid of the crabs.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
take
got to
them
have
out.
friends.
You gotta have that stuff to... Yeah.
Why did I just look at your
You did.
pubes?
Take a gander.
No, sir. Lack thereof.
I could send you that picture. It just shows that like the grass is just loaded with crabs. Was it like this? Bryce, ladies and gentlemen, Bryce didn't really have crabs.
Yeah, that's one I've never had. I didn't even know. I thought it was extinct. Like,
You can
for
still
real.
catch 'em.
Where? Who the fuck has crabs?
You know you can catch crabs from a fucking toilet seat. Like
Well,
somebody
that,
with
I mean, that
crabs
sort
sits
of
on-
kind of makes sense,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
It is something.
because it's not something that has to live off of you. It just,
Yeah.
like, that's, I'd imagine how
Lives.
it
just
lives on you.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
like-
you get crabs in your like if you were say like eating the cherry pie, can you
Get it in your beard?
Can
Happened
you
to my
get
dad's
crabs
friend.
in your beard? You really?
Happened to my dad's friend in high school. He called him
Gross.
up and he was like, "Hey, I need you to take me to the hospital. I need to get some stuff for lice." And he gets in there, and my dad's like, "It's like 7:30 in the morning. We've got school." He goes, "I don't give a shit. You're coming to get me now. We're going to the hospital. I need stuff for lice." So they get down there, and it's like filling out the paperwork, and he gets like one of the questions. He's like, "No, ma'am, it's not for head lice. It's body lice." He'd gone down on a chick and had them all in his beard.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That dude's awesome. Yeah, and so that's
Living
what
legend.
sort of that's what proves to me that crabs are extinct, because beards are so popular right now, and eating pussy is so popular right now.
Eating
and
asshole is really popular.
dude, that's
right
that's so fucking funny, dude.
It is weird to me.
That was my next thing, but yeah.
That like in porn in general, it's like whatever. I'm a man in my 30s. I watch pornography.
Daily.
I'm married.
Yeah.
So that is like that's the new thing that I'm like fast forward because I don't want to see it. I'm not into it. Like that's like the beginning, like the blowjob for 20 minutes. You're like, okay, now the good stuff's on. And then
Right.
it's like, and then I don't know, but that's like the new thing. I don't find it. I don't know.
Well, maybe you should have your ass ate before you opinionate.
I don't want my ass ate, but
Oh, you mean the guy doing it to the girl? Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew what you meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
I'm not into,
I got it. I got you.
I have this like image of just like like
I
into
think
like a crusty
No, think of
like a
what.
crusty penny.
No, think of like Jenna Jameson in her heyday, though, dude. That whole thing was like perfect back there. Like it was bleached and there wasn't a hair in sight, pink.
Okay, I mean,
like
if
perfect.
it's,
You know what I mean?
I guess maybe if it's bleached and perfect and not a single hair, but how many
mean,
women,
I'm not
how many
when they-
women are out there?
I'm
that
not
like,
defending
You
ass
watch
eating. I'm just
those
defending.
videos, and that's what it is. They're all cleaned up. It's
Yeah.
all prim and proper.
Yeah, I think
They don't have just a
and
hairy
people are
asshole
way
with it.
grosser than you think. Meaning, like, if you want to experience something that you see in a movie, like, you're probably not going to be like, oh my God, she had corn, you know, like, you're not going to, it's not going to, what the, all right.
Oh, this is a fucking gross episode, boy.
Nah, like, this ain't even half as bad.
Have y'all ever shit whole lettuce?
No. Yeah.
Pieces after, like, tacos
or like radicchio or whatever that shit's called that's kind of like it.
Yeah, like
lettuce or kale.
I'll eat fucking salad and chew it.
Oh, and it goes back together.
But it's like...
That's fucking magic, dude.
But nothing... Why?
Well, some things your body doesn't process in that way. That's why those are... So there's soluble fiber and non-soluble fiber. The idea is that your system is sloughing with non-soluble...
Is it like too much fiber?
No, check this out. So... beans that have been crushed or whatever, that's a soluble fiber because it's using it in your system to slough and help like create like a poop that takes itself down the pipe. But like lettuce and things like that are physically a thing going by,
Okay.
Which is what's weird about corn when it comes out whole still.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with that is it's just not.
I think
isn't it something about the shell?
Let's say it's like the corn,
can't break it down.
the skin of it or whatever.
Right, and so, down. But again,
it's fucking nuts because people can like eat a penny, and like your stomach acid will fuck with the penny.
Right, but you also have to think that
it won't mess with corn.
That same kind of stomach acid will eat right through a glass pan.
Yeah,
but it won't do anything to a plastic pan. There's things that are just inert to other things for whatever reason, and that's our kryptonite. I like me some corn on the cob too. So,
well, it's like that story about the guy that was he goes in because his junk's burning. He goes into the doctor's office and he's like, I can't figure out what the fuck's going on. They give him every STD test under the sun except for the cotton swab in the dick hole. And he's like, he goes back a week and he comes back clean. He's got nothing, but his dick is still burning and he can't figure out why. So they go in and they do the little cotton swab and they pull out the seed of a jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
He'd fucked a chick in the ass after she'd had
food.
Mexican food.
Yeah, dude.
And got the jalapeno seed in it.
That's so good. That's
and he's
so
like,
awesome.
It won't stop burning. Why won't it stop burning?
I love things like that, like that are almost impossible to happen. So when they do, and somebody has to explain themselves, because I've been like put on the spot for some shitty stuff I've done in my life. You know, I've had to pay the piper for almost every terrible thing I've ever done. So when somebody has to pay the piper for like, I fucked a rando in the butt and got a Pinot seed in my wee-wee. You know, like, I want to be there for that. I want to watch him just fucking melt, dude. I'd be like, I've been there, brother. It's cool. I got you. You know, like, I'm here to fucking root you on, dude. Tell your story. But, oh my gosh. That's awesome.
You remember telling jokes as a kid that were just very un-PC?
Yeah, like I got one.
We were going over some of these earlier.
Yeah.
One of the ladies I worked with, her son.
Are Jewish people getting mad nowadays, too?
I haven't heard anything about it, but it doesn't.
Here's what I'm asking. You know, like obviously, like black jokes are off the table, and like Mexican jokes and gay jokes probably off the table, ish. I got a really good little kid one though, but like, can I tell a Jew joke?
I mean, we can give our condolences ahead of time, and
yes,
we don't discriminate against anyone.
Here's the thing:
here's the deal.
It's funny. Shit's funny because it's so awful.
Yeah.
Like, and I got to thinking about this too.
So how many Jews can you fit into a Volkswagen?
Well, how many?
Oh no, I'm not even gonna fucking tell.
I know the answer to that one. Never mind. All right,
that's bad.
Okay, and also the joke I'm going to tell, I'm guaranteed that every kid in here heard in second grade.
Yeah.
It's awful, but I know I heard it in second grade.
Yeah.
So it was circulating the country.
Well, it's not like it hasn't been still because you just.
Oh yeah, right. Because I just heard it to a kid, for another one equally bad from a little kid that's like 10, and his thing is he's 12, and he tells like everybody these jokes. So, what's the difference between a pizza and a Jew? When you put a pizza in an oven, it doesn't scream. So that was the one. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, so I brought that up because one of the ladies I used to work with, her son is autistic. Mm-hmm. He's 17, 18. He's probably like 19 now, but he told her a joke when she was still working at the store, and he goes, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Only finding half of it when you take a bite. Do you know what's worse than that? The Holocaust. And he's 17 and tells his mom this. And I was like, whoa.
That's a good.
Like, as deep and dark as that is, like, I'll give you credit on that one.
Well, let's spread the love, because we're gonna let's just hit equally as everybody that we can, so that nobody can get mad. So I've got two. Why doesn't anybody like the gay hot dog stand?
Oh.
I don't know.
Because all the wieners taste like shit. So there's, yeah, I really, really like that. And this is
podcast is getting shut
No,
down.
dude, don't fucking worry about it. Well, if it is, then fucking in for a penny, in for a pound, folks. I got another one for you.
Here's
Go ahead.
To match that. My dad used to come up to people, and he I know he told you this one for a fact, Sean. He'd go, I want you to do me a favor and just start saving all your used rubbers.
No.
Save all your used rubbers and give them to me. What for? I'm going to start packaging them up in 10-packs and sell them to queers for chewing gum.
That's it. Okay. All right, I know where this is going.
So that's, I mean, just to match that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I have quite a few gay people. And again, this is not to offend any single person.
No. This is to offend everybody.
Yeah.
Might as well.
We love everybody as much as you got to make fun of yourself in order to enjoy life.
That's the thing. If people would just get a little more used to making fun of each other and letting shit roll off their shoulder instead of having to be offended by literally everything, it would be a lot more fun. Which is why do Mexicans have chain steering wheels on their cars?
Why do they?
Yeah.
I know this one.
It makes it easier to drive with handcuffs on. Why do Mexicans like lowriders?
It's easier to roll out.
Because they can just open the door and pick fruit without getting out of their car.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is awesome. Now I just want to think of more.
I honestly, I don't.
Well, I remember when we were kids, we used to just rattle these things off for like 45 minutes straight, you know?
You know who my grandpa used to do? I mean, we'd be going on like random trips or something, and he would just be rattling off jokes. I mean, 90% of them were really racist.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I remember that too. Like, even like 7th grade, dude, standing around a circle, fucking just blast.
That's all we did.
Jokes.
That's all we did.
And now I can barely fucking remember if I brushed my teeth.
That's the thing, is I'll try to recall a time I told a joke.
Like
or
that
something.
one you said about the hot dog stand, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go tell Sarah. And we're done with this. But by the time we get in here, I'm going to be like,
there's something about shitty wieners.
Something, yeah.
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
Well, it was like my dad. Again, that was how we all, like, when Sean and I became friends, that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
I showed up to the bus stop, the new kid at the stop, and him, Pat Fix, and another kid that was a grade above us were just standing there telling jokes to each other. And I was like, I got one for you guys.
Dude,
and I kind
you
of
were blowing us out of the water.
I piped in,
man.
and because my dad would come home and tell jokes one a day after work. He'd have somebody that would come in and tell him a joke. And that was where I would get them all. We would just sit on the bus and tell jokes back and forth till we were done.
Shit, yeah. Now I want to go find one of them old funny books that has all them jokes in it. My dad used to have... it went dirty jokes book sitting on top of a Playboy sitting on top of a Hustler underneath the fucking bathroom sink in Anatone forever, dude. And I don't think he ever even touched it. I think I was the one that was looking at the pornos all the time.
Yeah.
Because there was some funny shit in there. I was trying to...
I remember one of the first Hustlers that I looked at. So my aunt and uncle...
Did it have like a super bush on every page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my aunt and uncle... not Patty and Lee, but my mom's sister, her husband used to have, it was in their bathroom next to their toilet. I don't know, some houses used to have them. It was like a little magazine stacker.
Oh, yeah.
They like sat them in there, and it was like Home and Garden, like Cosmo, and then it was like Hustler, Playboy, like, and I remember like looking at them like pooping, you know, and I'm like, eh. And there was that, I don't even really remember how it goes. I used to know it off the top of my head, but that like, what did it say? It was like, Hustlers, honeys, and beaver hunt always show the best of cunt. Like, and it was like, blah, 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 like this whole rhyme.
Oh, like the little limerick type deals?
Yeah, and I remember I had it memorized for years, and people used to be like, ah, that's awesome.
Those were always another one to remember and to spit off to people.
Limericks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, dude,
the book title ones, we've gone through
Well, there's those. There's like
those.
the Miss Susie.
I don't remember that one.
Miss Susie had a steamboat. The steamboat had a bell, ding dong. Miss Susie went to heaven. The steamboat went to hello, operator. Please give me number 9.
Okay, yeah.
And then my dad had the Three Irishmen, and that's the one that I memorized, and that was my favorite. It was Three Irishmen were digging in a ditch. One called the other one a dirty son of a beaver sitting on a log. Along came a bumblebee and stung him in his cocktail, ginger ale, 7 cents a glass. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my little ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. But if somebody throws a bucket of shit in your face, be sure to close your eyes.
That's so good, man. I love that shit.
That's the one that, like, to this day, that and the gorilla joke are like the 2 things that I remember the most from my dad.
That one you told with the pennies was
Oh yeah,
good.
the penny joke, yeah.
I was trying to tell that to somebody where I fucked it all up. I hate that
Give
when
me
that
the fucking
happens.
pennies back.
I hate that when that happens. I was like, hey man, you got any pennies? He's like, yeah. I was like, hey, okay. So, and I got through like 3, and then I was like, ah, fuck it. Never mind. Here's your pennies. He's like, and literally he was like, and I was like, dude, no, that wasn't the joke. He's like, dude, I thought that was the joke, dude. I'm like, fuck it. Here's your pennies.
Oh fuck, man. What else is something? Fuck, we came in raw dogging on this one.
Oh,
2 weeks gone. I just figured it'd fucking rock
2
and
or
roll.
3? It feels like 3.
This is the 3rd week,
Okay.
technically,
Yeah,
by
we were
missing
on
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been hard. I actually, like, I went through a, like, cool, I got an extra day, you know, and then I had, like, cool, I got an extra day. And then, like, it was coming around, I was like, oh, this is probably the end of it, I bet. Like, I just, you know, I had this, like, weird feeling. I was like, this is probably it. Like, something's going to come up again, and then we'll have, like, a lesser excuse again, and then pretty soon somebody will be like,
Yeah, I was
Kinda
afraid.
I'm tired. I just don't want to do it again.
kind of tired, guys.
My butt hurts.
No, because when I wasn't doing it, I would just sit in here by myself on Thursday nights and cry. So
Nice, dude,
Yeah.
nice. That's fucking rad.
that was 2 weeks of hell.
Yeah, I cry like
2 weeks of having to spend it with the wife and kid. Son of a bitch. This is
not
stupid.
even that, but no, when you're married and you got kids in your ear and wife in your ear, and then they're teaming up together to be in your ears, and you just like it's not really that bad to have an hour and a half a day, 30 feet away in your own garage. That makes you pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, because there's a lot of guys that are like, I'm going to the bar. See you next Tuesday.
Exactly.
I'll be back later
I'll be back later.
when the fuck I want.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, or it could be like,
It could be a lot
I'll be home all the time because I drink, you know, or something terrible. Yeah, like, come here, person that I made. I fucking hate you, you know, that kind of
My
shit.
dad's always home, but he's always asleep on the couch.
He never works. He just sleeps. Mom hates it.
Mom hates him.
Mom has the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, weigh your pluses and minuses for
exactly.
sure.
Well, you guys saw me hoot scoot out of the house earlier. I was like,
I don't want to be yelled at. I felt for you, too. I like coming out the door. I was thinking just like, whew, I don't miss that.
yeah.
Awkward tension for no reason. That you guys need to just go have sex. Everybody be in a better mood. God.
Damn, man, you got a full of shit.
Would you do it? Would you grab my chew if you're gonna get up?
I thought you were
and
going
go
to say,
do
hey,
some
if you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah, just go over there and finish it.
So, anyway.
Thanks, dude.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. I've been having weird dreams again lately, and what it's been is this reminded me of it. All the vices that I gave up individually, I've been having dreams about. So like, and dreaming like shit, like, and waking up and sleeping like shit. Like I felt like no shit. I had a dream that I was drinking, and I don't have any alcohol in the house, so it wasn't even like I could have sleepwalked and
You
drank.
threw all my booze away?
Yeah.
Okay,
Before I even moved
I
into
figured
the
it.
place.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, you had some in there still.
For a minute, and then I thought you came and got it.
No.
Oh, somebody
I'm
took
wondering
it. I
if-
don't remember.
Either that or I was wondering if
Maybe
Joe
it's-
drank it.
Somebody.
No.
I don't
No,
didn't
she
know.
wasn't. No, she.
I'm not worried about it.
No,
I'm
I know. I
giving
just
shit.
remember I gave it to somebody.
Oh,
I just
okay.
can't remember who. Probably the neighbor dude.
Probably. Fair enough.
But anyway, so like one
It had
dream.
been in there forever anyway. So.
Yeah, one dream I was dreaming that I was just drinking, and nothing special outside of that. I was just like at home drinking, but it was like flashes of that. That's the only part of the dream is I remember drinking and tasting like beer or whatever. And I woke up and I felt like shit at like 2:30 in the morning. And I tried to get back to sleep, and by the time I did fall asleep for a little bit and woke up, I felt hungover. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I had like a headache. I felt sick to my stomach. I was like, what the fuck did I do, you know? Made sure that my lava lamp still had water in it, you know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, you think
Check
of
your
shit.
mouthwash.
Yeah, like, is mouthwash mainly there, you know? And
you
then
run into somebody and they're like, dude, Bryce, you fucking played a mean game of pool last night at the Alibi. And you're like, huh?
Hey, what?
Did I get laid? You got married, bro. Like, fuck, I know it. I knew it ended bad.
God damn it.
And then I had another dream that I was smoking cigarettes. And it was so vivid, so like, I can remember. It's like, that's actually pretty nice. But then I woke up and I felt shitty. And I woke up super early and couldn't get back to sleep. And it's just been all that kind of shit. Like.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah has a book, or not a book, but she has a thing online that she'll
dream
interpret.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like it when she does it to me, though. She's
all the broad spectrum ones.
And I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake, I don't want to have an affair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just because I dreamt that I was jerking off on a... No, I was gonna...
Well, yeah, and I mean, that's the thing. Like, you live either your biggest worries or your biggest fantasies in your dreams. Like, all the time. Like, whether it makes it come to a culmination, like, you know, I had a million dreams about getting caught cheating on a wife or whatever before I actually got caught cheating on a wife, you know, and you live that hell 100 times, you know, and then by the time it actually happened, I was like,
wasn't as bad as the dream was.
Not nearly as bad as the dream. I died.
I have reoccurring dream that for some fucking reason I'm living back at my aunt and uncle's house in the front room there.
Oh, yeah.
And my ex-wife is trying to come stay with me, and I'm like, no, and she's like, I don't have anywhere to go, please, I'm on the street. And for some fucking reason in this dream, I'm like, sure, you could stay here. And then I'm like, but you gotta be gone by this time.
Shit, yeah.
Sarah's back at, like, it was so weird, like, and I'm like having this dream, and then I'm trying to call Sarah, and like she won't answer her phone. And then I can't get my phone to work in my dream, and I'm like freaking the fuck out. Like, I don't know. But no, I've had that about smoking lately. Yeah. I haven't smoked since. Like, I've had a cigarette like at events or something, or if I'm drinking, I'll have a cigarette.
Yeah, I've seen you do that.
But since Haley was born, I haven't been like a fucking pack a day smoker anymore. And we've actually started watching. On an accident, actually, the last pod we did, I went to the house and I got in bed and Sarah was watching that series, The Crown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I've kind of heard of it, you know, I knew it was really popular and stuff, but I was like, oh, God, this is like one of those boring ass fucking... It's gotta be. It's about the fucking royalty. Like, it's gotta be boring as shit. But I actually got kind of sucked into it. So we've been watching that. But like back then, dude, like they smoked like crazy over there.
Oh, yeah.
And so every time we're watching it, I'm like, God damn, I want a cigarette, man.
Yeah,
go watch Mad Men then, because that's all they did in that fucking show.
I've seen
anywhere and everywhere, planes, fucking offices everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't bother me. Like, I worked, like, the last place I worked before I got the new job, everybody pretty much smoked. Or definitely everybody in the back. So it's, like, it was super hard at first, and then I got so used to other people not giving a shit that they were blowing smoke in my face all the time that I just got used to it or whatever. But if I'm, like Krista was smoking a Prime Time the other day, and I was like, God, that smells fucking good. Like, and so I went and got my chew, you know, and was like, fucking put 5 in there or whatever, you know.
5?
No, I put 3 in before just to like super buzz out, but only just, it's always those times when I'm just like, and then I'll take them out after like a few minutes because it's too much after a while, but yeah, it's like shit like that are really kicking cigar. Like something you can just smell like a heavy bourbon type cigar or something.
Like we were talking about backwoods or whatever, certain
those ones, yeah, like a chicory cigar or something like that. Yeah, those are fucking.
I'll get a pack of those every once in a while.
I still have yet to actually take a drag off a cigar, a cigarette, a fucking smoking pipe, nothing.
Yeah.
So, but it's, you know, it's, I don't know, it's one of those things. Once you get over it, and then it's like, no, now I'm just got to battle myself. Yeah. You know, that's an easy fight. I give up easy, you know, so.
I was at Walgreens the other day. I was like, I'm going to go in here and see if they've gotten any new shit, toys or whatever, And I was like looking around, and they didn't have
cigarettes.
Nothing. And then I was walking by the checkout thing, and the guy was like, "Oh, I couldn't find anything today." I was like, "No." I was like, "Well, you guys have been having a hard time getting stocked on like toys and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, since Christmas, yeah, it's been really like," and like the whole time I'm like, one eyeballs on the Marbreds, and I'm like, "Oh shit, like that's a good price," like and I'm like, "No, dude."
Yeah, because once you start, it's so quick. The last time I started smoking again was the same thing. It was like. Yeah. I was just having a couple while drinking or whatever, and then I just, all of a sudden, without even thinking about it, I was buying cigarettes in back a day.
Well, now it's so goddamn expensive, too.
I couldn't afford it. Well, I could afford it, but I would feel so stupid after having, like, been totally fine not spending $250, $300 a month on cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, that's a fucking BMW payment.
Well, that's why I quit.
That's a decent fucking just about anything.
Mm-hmm. That's why I quit. Like, I tried that vaping thing for a while. And I quit doing that because that shit is expensive too. Well, like you run out of juice. The juice is $25. You run out of the little pods. The pods are like $30. It's like, wait a minute.
Well, and you get over it because like I'll just say it. Like even I worked at a store that sold them. I knew the machines in and out. I knew what was popular, what was coming in, what was trendy, how to run the machines, and I still think they're pretty douchey. You know what I mean? And so when you're using them, you eventually. It's this weird thing where you're like already kind of over flavors, you're kind of already over this, and you see some fucking dork across the street with the Rasta shit and the things, and he's like choo-choo training and all the fucking other dorks without jobs are like watching them too. Well, it just makes you go like, nah, I'll just not do anything now.
Yeah.
And like these are okay because nobody cares, knows, and I can just do it all day at work.
Well, it just looks like a chew pouch.
Yeah.
Which chew has never gone away. It never will go away.
Well, it's the most convenient one. Like, I don't have to take smoke breaks. I don't have to stop doing anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to end up, you remember in school, they'd show you.
The like dude with the face missing?
Yeah.
All his jaw and shit. Yeah, these ones are like, so this product contains non-tobacco nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. And apparently, I didn't read this on this. So here you go. So it has the ingredients plant fiber. The interesting thing about that is it should say plant fiber extract concentrate because most of the nicotine comes from tomatoes and eggplants, not tobacco in any form. Okay. That's truly like the only synthetic nicotine. I mean, somebody could correct me. I'm sure that there's a synthetic nicotine like the ones that they mix into vape juices and stuff like that. But this stuff is based off of that. It was like the byproducts industry. It was essentially when they were doing tests on ethanol and biodiesel and like where do we get these things from, like a lot of biodiesel comes from byproducts of large plants too, like large packaging plants or wherever these base ingredients are coming from. Places that make TV dinners have got extra shit that some of it makes anyway. So that was the idea of that, is like, well, what can we do with all these fucking extra tomatoes? And I think it's mainly like the skins. So it's like the part that they don't use, like come for like diced and peeled tomatoes that come in cans. So I mean, they got millions of pounds of fucking tomato skins and millions of pounds of the outside of eggplants. Yeah.
I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's one of those things. It's nicotine, but it's not tobacco. So maybe I'm missing some of the carcinogens. But yeah, my face is gonna fucking fall off eventually, I'm sure.
One reason or another.
And I get over them too. Like, this is the thing I can tell I'm going to get over too. Because sometimes if I'm not stressed out,
or you're just not paying attention, you don't have one in.
Yeah, or I'll have one that's been out for hours. Like I'll go to bed with one in sometimes and wake up and forget it's there and be like, oh, shit. Ew. Yeah, I do. I probably do that like every night, actually. I go to sleep with one in. Because I'll forget all about it. And then I'm tired and I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to walk to the garbage can 20 feet away. Everything in my apartment is 20 feet away from everything else in my apartment, no matter where you start. So it seems so stupid to not, like... One time I was, like, leaning, I could see my toilet from my bed, because the door was open to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, where my bed... And so I was just like... Oh. I just threw the pouch, and it went in the toilet. I was like, yay.
Yeah.
I'd sleep.
That's like... I don't even think...
Especially when you're by yourself. Like, yay. Like, my neighbor heard that, because I can hear him snoring or talking or... whatever he's doing, making love to his dog. I can't. Some nights I'm just like, he's either like a really sore old man that just like tosses and turns, or he's doing terrible things to that dog. But it's a Chihuahua, so I doubt it. I mean, yeah, that dog could come out like Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, so anyway, and the dog seems to like him and not be, like, terrified of him, so I don't think that's the case. But anyway, so I know he could hear me being like, yay.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, it was probably like midnight or
Every
something.
thought you were masturbating.
Yay.
Yay. God damn.
Pop goes the weasel. I give myself really good, I tell myself how good a job I did when I'm by myself.
That reminds me of...
You fucking laid it down, dude. You did exactly what I wanted. You're welcome.
The 20 feet away thing, that reminds me. I don't think he'd give a shit if we mentioned him, but Rowdy, when he was living in his little place there at his mom's.
Oh, right, yeah.
I remember, like, hanging out, and I'd be like, stay in the night, because I had been drinking and playing video games at his house. I'd be, like, laying on his couch, and he had that, like, half wall and then his bed. And we'd be sitting there, like, talking to him, just bullshitting, and he'd just be like... I'd just spit on his floor, and I'd be like, gross, dude. And he's like, Like, what the fuck, dude? Spit in your dirty clothes or something. Don't spit on the floor. Like, and I just remember that, like...
Oh, well, I remember when there was so much shit packed in there, too. Like, there was, like, parachutes hanging from the ceiling and kayaks everywhere and longboards, dude. It was... I mean, that was a cool little spot because you didn't know it existed. Like, it was like a man cave before man caves.
Yeah.
That place is... That's a neat little spot there, too. I always imagine, like, having that place and turning, like, half of the shop house thing back into, like, a tool shed and all that kind of stuff. Machine shoppy kind of thing. And then the backyard be nothing but a garden. Just, everywhere from the carport. Because then that place would be just fucking sweet.
He has a cool fucking house.
Yeah. And it was actually, like, pretty well cared for. Where the fuck are we going with this podcast? Holy shit. Sorry, folks.
We've been, like...
reminiscing and it's like, oh shit, you guys are here, sorry about that.
But that's the best part about that. I always enjoyed about the podcast was it
is I just feel bad for somebody that's like, are they talking about real estate right now? An imaginary garden? Did he just say Loogie he wants to buy that place? They're confusing.
Gross. I just realized there's a unicorn duck on the table this whole time.
Yeah, your little girlie put it there.
She left it there.
She pulled it out of the candy, and then her OCD wouldn't let her put one toy in with a bunch of candy, so she's like, oh, you guys deal with this. No, it's...
kids.
Anything else, boys?
I watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
Ooh, how
you
was
watched
that?
it? I thought you said that it wasn't out yet.
It's on HBO Max. I told you I watched it.
I thought you said you had to get HBO Max.
I have HBO Max. That's where you gotta watch.
Son of a bitch. That's why you're all pumped to fucking break it to me on the...
Yeah.
Right on. Fucker.
It's good. It's good.
Is it good. Better than the last one?
Yes.
Oh, yes. That's all I want to hear. That was such a long movie, too.
In the sense that it solves some of the mysteries a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I figured that's kind of what it would be.
At the end of the last one, they introduced that Kong's a Titan as well.
Right.
And then you wonder how did Kong get so big? It's because there's that 40-year gap between Skull Island, the last King Kong movie, and this one. So he's had time to grow.
All that time to get huge. Yeah, that makes sense.
That was the last one.
Right.
Wow.
King of Monsters, where it's like him fighting Ghidorah and all that stuff.
See, I haven't even seen that.
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Okay, so the last the last Godzilla movie I saw was the one that was based in Japan
With Bryan Cranston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was garbage because they just never
his mom and dad or whatever worked at the facility.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So it leads up to it, and at the end of that one, the beginning of King of Monsters, it introduces a family that their son died when Godzilla went to San Francisco or whatever it was.
Right.
And so then it's like this mom and the dad are both scientists, and they're trying to figure out what all this is and why Godzilla's back and shit like that.
Yeah.
So then the mom and dad, without ruining anything, the mom and dad kind of split ways, and the daughter has to decide which way she wants to go. Mm-hmm. And then it introduces like all the other titans of the world. So you get Godzilla, Ghidorah, Mothra. There's like a couple others that come out, and then the company that is tracking them is Monarch, and you get an introduction to Monarch again right at the beginning of Kong vs. Godzilla. But they take it to Hollow Earth,
Oh no, that's so awesome.
Which is super cool.
Well, fuck, man. That Godzilla movie pumped me up. The King of Monsters one.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets so intense. You can feel the heat. You can feel like you're like sucked into a movie. I haven't been sucked into a movie like that in a long time, and I'm not usually
have to watch it because I haven't.
Oh, dude,
it
gets intense, and then you think, okay, that was the peak, and then it just keeps going. Like it's so insane. Like
the cool thing about Kong versus Godzilla is they also introduced Mecha Godzilla. And I won't go into how they get it or why he's there, but
Power Rangers, dude. Duh, we get it. Yeah. It's cool.
But it's actually pretty cool how they do it. And then
the one that was done in like the late or the early '90s with fucking
Matthew Broderick.
So is that
97?
Is that like a totally separate?
No, it's just another similar storyline.
They kill Godzilla. He's dead at the end.
So with that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him.
I don't remember that part.
The only thing that's they take him out. But they also, there was a guy that bought the properties for that movie when they did it was like a Japanese, I don't want to call it a spin-off, but it was like another arc of the story. Okay. And he bought the properties of that just to kill that Godzilla. Like there was another Godzilla that comes in so they can re-kill that Godzilla. Okay. So it's not...
Because it was a completely different look.
Yeah.
It was a completely... It was
and that's how... It's kind of cool because if you look at the NECA toys, they do that for you. Yeah. Like there's the 56 or 54 Godzilla, whatever, which one that is. And then there's the Broderick Godzilla, and then they have all the mechas and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a different Godzilla for different reasons. It's just like you see different Batman stories, or you see different, all those.
Sorry, something flew in my fucking eye.
It was me. I was spitting.
Holy shit! No, it was a bug. I literally saw it like, and then I rubbed my eye and it got worse.
It was funny. I had this daydream today, like, because my jaw was hurting, and I was like, "What if like you get lockjaw in the middle of it, and it's like, and I'm trying to talk." You know what I mean? Like, just a thing that's a hiccup that we haven't had yet, And I thought, dude, if that happens, that would be so crazy. Because, like, first response, and I'd have to be like, keep rolling. Like, trying to, keep it going type
and
of
then
thing.
We'd be like,
yeah, dude, I'd be like, keep rolling, both. Yeah, I'd be trying to explain, like, my jaw's fucked. No, don't fix it. No, don't shut my mouth.
When Carlos Mencia first came on the air. At the end of his thing, he would do like a story that was arced into it somehow, that it was like in the news. But the story at the end of like the first or second episode was there was a couple at a restaurant that were on a date, and to spice things up, the chick went down on him under the table, and when she did, she got lockjaw, so it like just clenched around it, and he didn't know what was going on, so he just starts taking his fork and stabbing the top of her head.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
and
dude.
that's where like the news story breaks that
oh my god,
it was at a restaurant, like the altercation happened and shit like that.
I can't even imagine that.
Well, just the terror of it happening and you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I
feel bad for the chick.
Yeah, I
don't know how bad he was.
Her head back.
I don't know how bad he was stabbing her, but
I know that it wouldn't take much to bite a cock off. That's for sure. I mean, even Jolly Green here would take only a couple chompers.
Sure.
Get the saw going and then clip her through. I mean, they're not made out of bone, as much as we like to call them boners.
Yeah.
It's still fascinating. Like, I figured that the whole, like, morning boner thing or whatever, or, like, awkward getting half boners just because you saw something really hot would end when I was a teenager.
Oh, no.
Fuck, dude. That's so embarrassing. Like, especially, like, there's been times where, like, I've like, laid it down. Like, you just, you get that kind of props. Like, that's never happened to me before. And you're like, fuck, yeah. And then there's been times where it's like, I can't even keep from having a boner right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can there be foreplay if I walk around with a heart on? Like, that's not even nice. I don't know, it's just funny how, like, you still get morning boners. Uncomfortable. I hate that. Having the lean thing to try and not piss all over the back of your toilet,
Yep.
Fuck.
Well, you've only got so far to back up.
Right, dude. I have to be in bed so far and, like...
Your toilet's low, too.
Yeah, dude. Trust me. Good thing there's a wall right there, too, to lean my hand on. I have to do it like this so that I'm at that angle.
So our upstairs toilet has, like, I don't know why, but it has got the biggest gap between the seat and like the
Noticed that on some new ones.
the hole. And I don't know if it's just the angle or what, but it's happened to me probably 3 or 4 times since we moved into this house.
Oh, and you pee through the hole?
You pee through the fucking hole, and then I'm like done, and I get up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And there's just piss. And most of the time, like, your boxers have been sitting in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just
That's a
great.
bummer.
Especially if it's like one of those like 3 o'clock in the morning shits, and you already got the shits, and then you piss all over the place. And it's like, I need to go to a home. Like, that's like, what the hell's wrong with me? But
yeah, been there, done that.
yep,
I've never done
part of
that.
that big dick
Pee through the hole
syndrome.
by accident? Yeah.
But no, I get the in like middle of the night would. I'll wake up.
Oh,
and
that
I'll just
would
be
do
like,
it. Yeah.
I'll be like, God damn it! And it's like,
I would just choose to
way.
pee outside or something at my place. It wouldn't even be the weirdest thing in the neighborhood.
No, definitely not.
Especially if you just explained yourself, like, you know, it's one thing if you're like neighbors, like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm painting a picture, yeah, woo, you know, or something like that. But if you're like, dude, I had to pee, I got the morning boner in the middle of the night, and I'm not gonna piss all over my wall. You've seen my bathroom, and my neighbor would be like, I get it.
hell.
Dad used to get fucking...
What?
Well, we're talking boners, so that's where I was going with this. Dad used to get
Well,
the
of course he did. You're
Mexican... Yeah. In his later years,
here. Oh.
he would get... One of the pharmacists at the store that he worked at would go down and she'd bring him back like the...
Gotcha. I keep
generic
wanting to make this. I keep wanting to make this a worse story. Like his coworker went down on him. Like, well, of course he's got a boner, Jim.
Everything Jim said was leading up to like, and then it was like, and then brought him back somehow. I'm like, oh,
It's not as good as you thought. No, she brought him back like some like the generic Mexican Viagra or whatever.
oh.
Well, I was dating a girl at the time, and we were trying to, like, things were going good, but you'd spice things up or whatever. So I found some of his stuff, and I was like, took one. Come over and stay the night. We're going at it and all that. And, like, I'm pumping away, going to town. Nothing's happening. Can't load. Nothing's flying off the hinge. Finally get to a point where she's, like, physically sore.
Yeah.
Just can't go on. Leave. She goes home at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning because I've got to go to work now at this point. Get up. Nothing wants to, everything starts to mellow out for the moment. Get up and wait to catch the bus, and it just presents itself again, and I'm like,
dude.
Motherfucker.
And then you got the one that you can't just think away.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because it's got a mind of its own. It's got...
Dang, dude, I've never
got
fucked
the
around with it.
cocaine.
I've never fucked around with anything like
Well,
that.
that
I have
was
a
the-
feeling I might kill somebody if I did.
I did the, remember it used to be in bathrooms all the time, the horny goat weed.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
ever
yeah.
had those pills?
Yeah.
I took like 3 of those one time.
Did it do anything?
Yes. Jesus.
They sell that shit at the store now, too.
I don't know what I would
Yeah.
do. Like, I don't know. I'd be like, I don't know. I'd
It
be
was-
like, you're supposed to go away and she's supposed to go away. Like,
Well,
I use you to make her go away.
I paid her to come here. I paid her to make you go away. And then you're both supposed to go away at the same time.
yeah, nothing's better than after sex, having to rub one out.
That's right. It's like, 'cause then all you're thinking is that, like, it's always whatever your last sexual escapade is, so you forget all about that sex you just had. Call him back. Be like, you're close by, right?
Flip a Yui.
Flip a Yui. Bring her on back.
Yeah.
I'm only paying 2/3 price this time. You didn't even have to drive as far. That's a trade that I think is probably dying pretty heavy with the
Prostitution?
PC. I haven't seen it for shit around here.
No.
I've never seen prostitution here.
But it's also been made less.
Me neither.
Okay.
It's also been made... It's also
No. To be real, we have
remember
some
when-
mutual friends that have like done that, and I'm like, what do you do? Go to Spokane? He's like, no, there's girls in the area. So maybe I'm just not like the computer savvy type, or I don't
Yeah.
get the lingo. I don't know where that things are. I mean, you see them.
Well, it's also one of those things that's been made more acceptable in the world, where it's not like looked down upon as much.
Right. I think, you know what I think it is like, there's like websites out there, like the pay to check me out websites, there's like OnlyFans and something girlfriends, my girlfriends or something like that. And they're all essentially, it's like pretend It's like Instagram where you get to see all the normal pics and then somebody pays and you get to see all like the explicit stuff. But I bet that a lot of those chicks fucking are prostitutes too. Maybe not a lot, but I bet that there's...
I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's their point of contact. Like they're just finding people and then, you know,
new
like...
ways to get about being contacted.
Well, I think you'd be surprised how many people are into that. You know, like there's like FetLife. You know, like you'll see a chick at the store a million times. I told you this earlier. It's like it's super boring or whatever. You know, or seems, you know, super vanilla, just regular old, doesn't wear makeup kind of chick.
Right.
And then you see her on these websites like clamping her titties down and hanging herself from a ceiling and getting beat with a flogger and, you know, whatever. And you're like, oh, I have a whole nother opinion of you now.
Yeah.
Like,
you were
it's
just a
scary.
book nerd in real life.
Yeah, like I have no way to hide my sexuality. Like if I like a chick and she even pretends to talk to me, she's getting the whole rundown or whatever, you know, like I'm going to try or whatever. But anyway, yeah. Well, fuck, dude. I think that's an episode, boys. I got some OnlyFans men I have to go meet, you know. I got some customers, and that's what I meant by there's prostitutes.
Some good. I do remember that. So we were trying to end this. God,
no,
that's
go for it. Go.
Hit it up,
I do
dude.
remember those two chicks that got busted. What was it, the Hacienda or whatever, for doing prostitution?
Motel 6 or 8 or whatever the one is right by Albertsons.
Yeah, Motel 6.
That's the sting place for it though, because what they'll do is like Spokane prostitutes will come down and like be here for a weekend or something, and so they make all their whatever websites contacts, get a bunch of customers or whatever. Well, they'll end up getting caught maybe on like a Friday. Well, instead of going to jail all fucking weekend and then going to fucking court for prostitution, they're like, well, you got to give us some johns or whatever. So they'll run them in. And you'll see fucking 6 guys get carted out of there in handcuffs, dude.
Those are the times you see like all the cop cars just parked down there.
Yeah,
just
almost
waiting.
Exclusively because they put their CIs and shit down there for Clarkston, so it's not drugs because that's how they set that shit up too. They make contact and then build the case. Yeah. So they don't. It's not a direct thing. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That is a fucking rat hole down there. Like, if you want to see the worst of life, it's like where everybody goes to like run and gun on meth, like all the methy couples, where you're like, you know, like, how are their kids not dead or whatever? And it's like, oh, we went and had our weekend at Motel 8. And it's like, well, what couldn't you do at home that you can't do at a fucking Motel 8? Besides, I mean, it's easier to make your kids go away from your house than it is to bring somebody to your house to watch your kids. Anyway.
I know that's where my mom stayed when she got back down here from Florida. She said
it's just a cheap one, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
she said that this is my mom that was like, I gotta get the fuck
right.
out of here. So...
Yeah, well, after Brian and Doug, if she says she's got to get out of somewhere, it's like, oh shit.
He's supposed to be.
Isn't her new guy like super awesome?
I don't know that much about him. He seems nice. I think he's really burned out, like drug wise.
Oh,
like I think it's mainly like from smoking weed though. You know what I mean? Like just like fried. But super nice guy. He does drywall and stuff. Nice guy, but nice. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I just meant she's had some doozies. So if she got one that's halfway decent to her, that's cool.
Well, the best one, as far as I'm concerned.
That's what I'm getting
Florida.
That's
not
not
like that guy.
That's who I thought we were talking about.
No.
No. Anyway, I think that's probably should be an episode at this point.
It's not dying, but we're good. Yeah.
Oh,
good roundup.
Okay. Yeah, we can do roundup. Like, share, subscribe. I say it every week.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how many viewers we got on this one. Like, if you all went away after just a couple weeks of us not being around, then whatever, you know.
Then we're going to bring the couch back, and we're just going to start doing porn.
Yeah, this will be the casting couch.
I think I found some more of that Mexican Viagra my dad had. We can just take turns with that.
Take turns with that.
On the couch.
He doesn't know how casting couches work, does he? You're not alone on the casting couch.
Oh, no, I know.
We're all guys.
Yep.
All right, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's fucking do her. We love you. Like, share, subscribe. We're on Instagram, but I'm not going to check it. We're on Chap Snatch. I'm not going to check it. We're on Facebook. These guys will check it. Anchor, Spotify. Those are the platforms. YouTube, of course. Like, share, subscribe there, too. I don't know what it has, the purple star icon. I think that's the iPhone one, so I'll forget that.
Give us ideas. Tell us stuff you want us to do. Because, we don't have to just sit at this table.
Yeah. Well, or like, topics. Like, for real, like, maybe it's just people are used to it being a question, or like, would you rather seems to always come up. But like, what's a genre that we're not hitting? Like, what's something that we're like, holy shit, I can't believe we've never done an episode of that. That's what I want. Hit up the Facebook, Pretty Please with Sugar on top, and tell us those things, because we research whatever we start to talk about, or I do quite a bit of research when I think of something, but I'm only one man, and you guys are 25 people probably, so, you know.
Here's hoping you stay 25 people.
So, yeah, hopefully stay 25, or even if there's 4 of you, it's cool. I get it. You probably have some ideas, too, so hit me up. Hit these guys up, and we love you. That's episode 1 of season 2, a.k.a. episode 53 of Fancy Tickles. We love you.
See you guys.